Such calming music.
Yeah, very much unlike Attack on Titan.
Oh, the score. It's so beautiful. You know?
I love the
there's a
new
chicken.
intro. I'm a big fan.
Word.
And the outro, like you were saying.
The outro is amazing.
And the outro has, like, they drop so many hints
Yeah.
that just make me wonder. It's so cryptic.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is another big intrigue of the show, is kind of like,
Did you read the manga?
hell no.
Yeah, me neither. Roy read the manga.
He's up to date.
Yeah,
He knows things that I do not.
I better not. I know some things I wish I didn't. But that's just because I was stupid when it
I've
ended.
guessed up some things that
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure are correct.
Yeah.
I won't say what, because then people would be like, oh,
Yeah, exactly.
And I don't want to spoil. I want
I want you to spoil.
to. Oh God, I can't even speak. I don't want what happened to Westworld Season 2 to happen to me.
I don't even want to know because I haven't seen Westworld Season 1 yet.
Well, essentially, people on Reddit guessed the entire plot of Season 2.
Oh, no.
And the writers are like, fucking stop! We appreciate how into it you are, but you gotta stop.
Yeah.
Because
Oh,
from their
man.
perspective, they've been crafting this and writing this, you know?
Yeah.
And it's one thing to guess it, but, like, it's not like you're not writing it and, like, the intricacies of, like, the dialogue
Exactly.
and all that.
You know?
Kind of just, like, shits over all their work.
Yeah. And it's a different kind of... I forget who was talking about it. It might have been Dan Harmon, to be honest. Dan Harmon or Justin Roiland, they were talking about, like, fans guessing insane things that turn out to be true. It's like, you have this thing where it's like, you have a community spending, like, as much time thinking about it as you would think about it writing, and there's, like, thousands of them. So they work like cell processors in harmony.
Yeah.
You know?
Firing off.
Like, he had a great word. It's like a rendering engine. You know, that they can just come at it from all angles. Yeah, you know, to create the thing about it, that it's hard to write in a way that surprises people. And the defense against that, like the guide I would give, because then it'd be like, well, then what's the point of even writing? You know, write something that even if I know what's going to happen, just the nature of it is still enjoyable. You know. Oh, sorry, I wasn't looking. I was looking at Jake to see if his reaction to my thing was like, was either that's fucking dumb or that's fucking smart.
No, I definitely agree with that. I think in today's day and age, you know, especially writing creatively can be difficult. You know, and even for me and Rory, like with the comic that we've started,
Yeah.
we're trying to do something that we feel hasn't been done. And the whole thing with style too is that everything's, whether you're like, sorry, I got distracted by that backflip. I don't know why. But like, style is a composite of things that we know.
It was just
whether you acknowledge it or not, you know?
Just run that by me one more time.
Like, style is comprised of like a whole bunch of a whole bunch of shit that you enjoy, and that you take from, whether it's like subconscious or conscious.
Interesting. Yeah, like that. The things that you like shape you.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah,
that's exactly it. Yeah. You know, you like in terms of like nature versus nurture, I think style is definitely nurture.
Yeah.
Even if it's not something like, it's like, oh well, this is this part, this part, and this part. But being attuned to certain artistic styles and how you react to them is also shaping it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, even if you're doing something totally different that's never been done before, there was definitely a process in your mind that got you there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I get what you're saying. Cool.
Yeah.
I can agree with that.
That's not to say that there isn't like inherent creativity.
Yeah.
You know, but
I am much more on the idea of things as learned than of just had.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, that's
well, and that goes with any creative medium where someone's just like, because I've had friends at school and stuff of certain majors where it's just like, I wish I could sit around and draw all day.
Yeah.
It's like, well, you know, I've been drawing since I was 6. You
just wish it was easy.
Yeah.
You know, the same with like, I wish I could play the guitar. which anyone who could play the guitar would be like, any fucking idiot can play the guitar. What you wish is that you didn't have to sit down and learn the guitar.
And not even that, but just like the need to diminish a different knowledge.
Yeah.
For the sake of validating their own choices and what they've picked. In my own experience, I've found that a lot with science, math, those kinds of people who decide to do that as their field.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess maybe, and I attribute that more to our society's emphasis on those being like the smart, successful kind of fields to get into.
Do you also mean that they treat the thing that you do as trivial?
Yeah, as if I'm not as intelligent.
Interesting. Like it's like, oh, I could do that if I was also going to sit and waste my time doing that.
And it's not everyone. I don't want to pretend like everyone who decided to go into a science or math kind of field is like that.
Word.
But it's a trend in my own personal life and interacting with other creators.
Yeah.
That I've come to notice.
Yeah. It's super discouraging because it's like, it's not only is it just as hard as picking up any other skill, you also have to work uphill like after you're good at it. It's not enough to be good. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. It's not enough to be good. There's also the idea it's like, I don't need to know I need to find someone who will pay me to do it.
Yeah. And it's a service that's given.
Yeah.
People are like surprised at like how much like a graphic designer or web designer will charge.
Yeah.
But it's like, you're the one who's paying for it. It's a skill that you need.
Yeah,
you obviously need this service.
Yeah, exactly. And if you need it, someone has to be able to do it. So that person needs to be able to charge an amount that enables them to live. Yeah. I agree 100%. Like, and also people need to be entertained. So even if something I'm doing is novelty, if that novelty, so basically we get the idea that means that so I just snuck out here, but I was already, what's this guy fucking saying? Look at his, I know that those are highlights in his eyes, but it looks like he's a fucking idiot. You know what I mean? It looks like those are pupils and he's looking off in two different directions.
Well, in Breath of the Wild, the white spots are their pupils.
Yeah, that is true.
I like how he was talking about licking the sacred stone, but it wasn't here.
Yeah.
Fuck, man.
I'll wait in here for the royal family's messenger. The fuck was I talking about?
You were talking about creativity.
Yeah. Oh, something else.
How people needing to be able to charge enough to live off it.
Yeah. Thank you. So I guess what we decide is that when it comes to things with novelty, which I mean, as a frou-frou English major, I think that there's the depth to which good art gives a life is underappreciated. It'd be like being able to experience and comprehend this art makes you better at living. Makes the quality of your life so much richer.
Yeah.
Because you can think more deeply about things and appreciate things on a level. So like it makes you a better, just a life liver. Like I can appreciate a day more than I think a person who's less enriched by good art is. Like,
and just it's another way to look at the world.
Yeah, that's true.
And a lot of people, I think, limit themselves.
Yeah, I think
in
so
that
too.
regard.
So it's like I don't necessarily think that even if something seems trivial, like.
But what seems important to us does seem trivial to someone who has just a different mindset and I guess set of priorities when you think about it.
Yeah. But also it's like, well, let's talk about priority. Like, what's the point of any of this? Just to make enough so I continue to just make enough so I continue to just make enough so I continue to just make enough.
Well, I think when you get into that kind of mindset, it's also you set a lot of like material goals for yourself, and that's what motivates a lot of people in society.
Yeah, but
but to some people,
life, like the quality.
To some people, that fulfills them, though, and I'm not. Or that's their perception of being fulfilled.
Yeah, I guess with money certainly allows you to get things that create fun experiences.
Yeah.
You know, but like...
Because some people might work really hard at like a job that they don't like, but it allows them to say, go to Paris for a month.
That's true.
You know, and they get like, they strive for these experiences that, you know, personally, I probably won't, if ever, have.
Yeah,
like,
I get you.
Because of the route that I've chosen.
I'd say that's a really fucking good point. You are not wrong. May I counter with?
Yeah, I just don't want to get on here and just being like, yo, if you make money, you're a dick. Like,
I agree. You know,
like I definitely think that there's. Oh, he's fucking shredded.
Yeah. Okay. Let's take a moment to just appreciate this dude's fucking body. Like among people who are basically ripped. All body mass. You know, like
look at those shoulder muscles,
yo. Angular motherfucker. Like,
a perfectly round belly button.
I'm gonna talk to him as if I don't know exactly what to do. What the heck? Who are you?
Damn it, Bam! You took my heart pill. Now I'm dead.
What was I saying? Oh, I would counter that with that because their day to day is so unfulfilling, and I'm not saying this not liking them. Like, I'm not saying this against those people. I say this in understanding of them, because it's like my family is full of people who went that route, and their life doesn't make them happy. You know?
Yeah.
Like, my sister's just straight up like, I hate what I do. You know?
Really?
Well, I mean, I think that she's in a better place now. But there was a time when, like, that she worked in accounting. Like she majored in that sort of stuff. You know?
Like finance.
And she left it, and she did basically what in that field is success, which is she got onto Wall Street, and she fucking hated it. Because it was like, would spend my entire day just doing shit that feels super pointless, you know?
Yeah.
Making an obscene amount of money doing it, like, relatively. I'm sure at her level it didn't feel like a lot, you know? But, like, that's the next thing. She would climb that ladder to high income much faster than I'm going to climb my ladder. Sorry if my gameplay is suffering. I speak with my hands like a.
We're getting into it. Well, I can even hop on if you want to.
Yeah, yes, please. I'm passing off to Jake.
Woo! I don't remember the song.
You got it. You liar.
Well, sometimes it's just like
I'm
it's
not
like
even flexing.
I'm
not even flexing.
It's strictly muscle memory.
That's true.
Look at what we just did. We just brought joy through art into this poor Goron's life. To cap off what we've been building towards. Full circle.
This will bring more than any amount of spiritual stones.
He's just been having a really tough time leading his people.
Is that the is that the analogous meaning of this game? That we are searching for true depth of life in the form of these spiritual stones.